Hi, I'm May, and welcome back to video. And in this video, I'm going to Vinland Saga Season 2, Episode 8. So last episode was a very Kettle-centered episode. Kettle's the one who owns the farm, who enslaved Thorfinn and Einar, but also set them on a way to get their freedom somehow, hopefully. And yeah, we went into his character, specifically his flaws and his morals and all of that. We saw that Kettle is he believes in good things. He believes in not hurting kids, for example. He is a kind-hearted man, but he's also a very cowardly man who does not stand up for what he believes in, which is a complete contrast to Thor's, who is probably like the most idealistic and amazing adult character we've had in Vinland Saga so far. He's completely opposite to that, in that instead of Thor's, who believed in his morals and he stood for them until the very end, Kettle believes in things but doesn't do anything about them and actually opposes them in the way that he went and ended up beating up those kids himself. We saw his son, Thorgil, his other son, we already knew Almar, but we saw Thorgil, who is the other son who went off to fight and stuff, and how brutal and disturbing he is, and that he lives a life of violence and he loves violence. I'm sorry, in my last reaction I didn't realize that Kettle's whole Iron Fist thing was a lie. I thought when he said that, like when he was with Arnheid and he said that it was a lie, I thought that he meant like that's like not who he is anymore, or like that's not who he really is. But it turns out that actually the whole Iron Fist thing was a lie and he was never a war hero or anything like that. So thank you for clearing that up in the comments. I just misinterpreted that. Speaking of that though, we had Arnheid, who is a slave under him, and she is not just merely a slave, it seems. Or not just it seems, it's very clear she's not just a slave to him. She is his sex slave, I guess, and also his emotional support system. And we saw, some faces from her, like she was comforting him, but the lack of emotion in her face and how cold it was, poor girl, like we thought she might have the same road to freedom as Einar and Thorfinn do, but it turns out that she is more trapped than anyone else there, and I feel very, very bad for her, and I hope that somehow she does still get her freedom. And I want her and Einar, that ship to sail, you know? But we didn't have much of Thorfinn and Einar last episode, apart from them praying to the plants to grow. We had more of Snake, who I realized from Twitter that I'm not the only one who is falling for him. He is a very attractive character, and many of us are into him. So that's great, I'm not alone. But yeah, I have been rambling long enough. Let's get into the reaction. Okay, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Also, I'm back home. Hooray! For those who have been watching my past reactions, the background is back to usual, which I'm so happy about. I love being home. It's so much better. And I'm staying home for the meantime, so this will be the background that you can get back used to. Okay. That is not a nice sight to start off with. Are we in Dream World? This is the one that we saw in 6.5, episode 6.5, that I also reacted to in the last video. And he saw that child as this is horrific. That he's at this point where he's seeing like little Einar. Oh, poor Thorfinn. And there's him watching younger Thorfinn. This is unsettling on so many levels. He's not gonna just watch his younger self kill Einar, or like his interpretation of Einar. Whoa, that looks so good though, the animation. Oh god. Again, Thorfinn's voice actor is incredible. Oh. So I like that we're falling off that dream. For people who haven't seen it, you should probably go watch that. That was the most important part, I guess. Like him thinking that he's going to kill Einar. But it was really good to go watch it if you haven't. Yeah, this is the continuation of it. Boy, I hope that by the end of the season he's free from these nightmares. I love this us being in his perspective though. Oh, whoa! Oh, what are those going on to him? Maybe corpses that he's killed? see that. And the cracking. Oh my god. Okay. And there he is. Look at Einar just like there. Did Einar wake him up or did he wake up himself? With his hair down as well, he looks like even older. Even more than usual. Damn, okay. Einar's gotten used to these though, of course. Like, they've been together for a long time. This is the person he... Oh, does he not usually remember them? Oh yeah, he doesn't. Askeladd! Oh my god! Are we going to open the can of worms that is Askeladd? Are we gonna talk to Einar about Askeladd? Oh, this is the second time that Askeladd has come up this season. And I have missed him so much. It's 8 episodes in and we've only seen him mentioned twice. So of course he's dead, so that makes sense. But I miss seeing him. It's almost like I'm waiting for him to show up, even though I know he won't. But that's the second time. The first time was when Snake fought him and he reminded, like, Snake reminded Thorfinn of Askeladd in that moment. And now this is again, and this shows how much, like, of course it makes sense. Like, Askeladd had a big impact on Thorfinn's life. He's a big part of his life. So for him to be screaming about him in dreams, it makes sense. But I wonder if he is going to unpack that at all and if he's going to share that with Einar. He's not unpacked all that trauma that he has over his dad, first of all, and then Askeladd. And the fact that they were both mentioned there, his two, like, father figures of his life. God, I want to go into that. I want him to open it up to Einar about all this, but I feel like it's way too soon for that time. Like, they're really close now. Like, yeah, they're friends, and I don't know how much time has passed. A few months, I guess. But they're close, but I don't think they've reached that point yet or Thorfinn hasn't reached that point in his arc where he is ready to share that. Maybe, or maybe this is what this episode is about. I don't know. I did see the preview for this episode, though, as we do at the end of the episode. The preview showed what I think is something's going to happen to their crops, and it's not going to be good. But that's all I know. And I really hope it's the case because they put so much effort and they were getting somewhere. Oh, but to see Askeladd being mentioned again, it just makes me so emotional. Is this their crops? I'm not sure. Oh, that wall just makes me think of Arned and Einar. He's got a little scarf. An empty man. I think it's because you're, like, not just that memories and dreams are hard to remember, also you're kind of almost... Sorry, there's a lot going on here. I think he's also put everything to back in his mind. He's trying not to remember everything anyway, so I think in that case they're, like, together, like they're intertwined, and that's why he can't remember his dreams for that. I know only that they're horrifying. Yes, okay. I just wanted to stop because also there's Einar and Arned at the back as well, flirting, and I didn't want to miss that. Oh, Thorfinn. She is so pretty. Oh my god. And the way she can still, like, be happy when she's with Einar compared to when she's with Kettle, that face that she had back then. He looks like Thor's. Thorfinn's really going through it. But there's a certain maturity to his thoughts now. Oh, go on, boys! More plowing! I really like these parts though, just like watching... Oh, look at their crops, like watching Thorfinn like work through his thoughts. He's a farmer! Don't you dare do anything about it. Oh, they weren't planting, they were getting rid of trees, I think, that's what it was. Or they were planting, I don't know. Either way, they were farming. Didn't he bring them to help on the farm? Like, this whole reason they were, like, bought? Oh, these retainers just won't. So why are you so pissed off by Thorfinn and Einar that you're going to even, like, maybe do something about it? Like, do you have nothing better to do with your time? God. Well, I was wrong. We were going at it. The way they introduced was the guy who killed my dad. I'm gonna cry. Not that we saw. Having Thorfinn talk about it like retrospectively. 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. Oh god. But you also liked him. You also had like feelings of like compassion towards him. No. He died. That scene still is engraved in my mind. I'm so happy he's telling Einar though. It's just how far their friendship has come. He's confiding in him. And again, just having Thorfinn speak it now. Oh, seeing what he actually thought. I think so too, but I think he is going to go through that progress now of getting over him. I mean, he was his whole purpose for 11 years. That's not something you get over, like, easily. What is it? What? I don't know, your family back home? Or is it about Askeladd? I wonder. Imagine if Einar found out, like, he might find out eventually that, like him and, like, Thorfinn and Canute were quite close. Not close as in, like, bond close, as in, like, proximity close. Exactly. They're understanding each other. It is. Has been for a little while now. I'm still standing by the agenda that he doesn't just hate Askeladd. I think he also loves him in a way. He was a father figure to him. Ah! I should worry. I don't hate him anymore. No, this is great. Okay, I'm sorry. I think without my hate, I have nothing. I'm empty. Oh my god, this is called Empty Man. But you're filling yourself with things now. I love that we're going into this. This episode is so good so far. Oh my god. And how Einar's just listening. We need to find a purpose. No. They are, but they're also having a very important moment. I love that. Him opening up and like thinking about things retrospectively, going through his emotions. Oh, are we fishing? Can you fish from this close? Do you need to go on a boat? You cannot possibly catch some fish there. Oh, okay, I was mistaken. I was proven wrong. I thought you could catch fish from this close. It's quite a lot. A Thorfinn and Einar fishing arc. Ah, Lent is a Christian thing. So we're like seeing how much Christianity has become like a part of this area now. Of England. No, Denmark. Oh. spin it out like a ball? I love these acting it out. Yeah, the fish run away. He's such a diligent worker. Thorfinn, he's like, hi! And he's also like always so polite, like Domo. Oh, he's referring to Thorfinn how he doesn't know anything. But yeah, you're learning. That's what it is. Exactly! That's what I was saying. You're feeling yourself. Reborn. I love that. Well, yeah, he was there. Thorfinn looks so good this episode as well. Like, what is this? Yes, my boy, you can. It's interesting people saying like Thorfinn was gonna be like attractive later, and I just can't ever see him as an attractive man because he's like my little son. Even though he's like the same age as me now, basically. He's my little boy. Einar's always so positive. I love this little piano at the background as well. Lost in thought about how you can be reborn. Yes, I wholeheartedly believe that. I know you're not asking me, but yes, you can. Used to be. Oh, we're gonna have his take on warriors? He wasn't like that though. Those are the people around him. I love that he's able to like be like hard about it as well though. That's so true. You've already changed. Einar knows just what to say. Their friendship is so wholesome. Einar is literally pulling him out of that and showing him the light. Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah. Thank God that didn't happen. Yeah. Yes, he is. He is. Askeladd. I didn't know he even saw him like person. Even by admitting that he doesn't hate Askeladd is a step forward. He's coming to terms with his actual feelings. What? Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. We don't usually see that face. No! Everything! All their hard work. What vile humans! Oh my god, like everything, they put so much into this, they can't harvest anything, it's all destroyed. What awful people! I can't even like put to words. And look at their heartbroken faces. They put so much into this. This was going to be their livelihood. This is their livelihood. This was not natural. Einar's not gonna sit by and let this happen. He's going, yeah. He's not wrong. What can we do? Oh, God. We've never seen like this. he's just able to keep more of a calm, like, composed face. It's because they know, yeah. So they know how hard this hits. Vile, despicable people. I think he is, but he's just not as great at showing it. Or he's more upset. Why am I tearing up? No, that's so deep! No! I'm crying! What are you doing to me, anime? Using his life as a way to calm him down. No, of course they waited until they weren't there. I doubt it. What clues can you leave behind? Yeah, the retainers. With this music, please. And even just the colorization. He knows. They just want to put other people down to make themselves feel better. That's what bullies are. Sometimes I'm just like, why? Why do these people exist? Like, why is there so much hate and cruelty and bullying? And we could all just be kind to each other. I know it's like a naive thing for me to say, but I truly believe that each human is capable of kindness. And it doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost anything to be nice. Did not expect her to be brought up right now. There's some sadness in her eyes there, and he saw it. That was what we saw last episode. She has given up. It's one or the other. Don't lose hope though, like he said, don't give up. If Einar loses that spark, then we're all done for. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's not gonna be able to hold back when they're right there in front of him. They're gonna provoke him, I think. Oh god, 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 oh god. Shut up! I wanna punch you. I will not blame Einar, but I know this, like, he shouldn't, because it will turn out badly for them. Stop being able to stop him. Don't stand in his way! God, he's trying to hold back so bad right now. You guys have no idea. Stop! Be quiet. Shut your trap. Ugh. Filthy, horrid man. Thorfinn's a real agent. Oh my. Shut up! God, punch him! Please let him punch him! No, but please don't! He wanted this! Don't do it! Oh, Thorfinn's gonna step in the way or something, right? No! Oh, Thorfinn! Damn! He got that before Einar could! This is development! I'm so happy, not because he's gonna get in trouble or anything like that, but first, like, I decided to you punch. You took him out, but also Thorfinn has changed. That he got angry enough to punch him. And he allowed himself to feel anger. Ah! Oh yeah, Thorfinn. Oh yes! Let's take him out. I don't care anymore. Take them out. Thorfinn, you already said. Oh! Excuse me? Nah. No! I mean, there's too many of them, and then we're just gonna take out. Thorfinn, do something! That woman! He's seeing her. And things are just going well. Thors! What is going on? That pit that he saw in his dreams. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't like this. I don't like this. What is happening? It's closing. No. What just happened here? What am I meant to take from that? I don't know what I'm meant to take from that. God, this was such a good episode. But to end it there? Oh god. No, this episode was one of the best, for real. Like, we finally got to slowly make our way to Thorfinn changing. Like, he has changed a lot, yes, but I mean completely getting over everything. He's sharing with Einar. He's working through his feelings. Instead of just avoiding them that he is talking through about Askeladd, his feelings towards Askeladd, how he doesn't hate him and how he feels bad for not hating him. Which is something that I think probably has been growing all the time, but it wasn't like he's trying to come to terms with it now. Terms with it. Oh god, seeing him in the ending and the opening still gets me. Like, seeing Askeladd a lot this episode, just like, and seeing Thorfinn like in the ending like that, it's like, oh. No, sorry, I'm still obsessed with this. I keep looking at it, I can't look away. But I did love that conversation about anger and how Thorfinn was telling Einar that he doesn't feel any right to get angry because he has destroyed more than these people have done, and he deserves to have that anger directed at himself, and him to say that to Einar and make him understand was so big. What? Askeladd! Oh my god, they look so beat up! Honeys! Oh, wow. Askeladd is in the preview for next episode. This is I think we're going to Dreamland, but like knocked out Dreamland. Like, Thorfinn was knocked out and now he's going to that kind of Dreamland where I think he's really going to go on an exploration of himself. I mean, we saw that woman again, that one, that, I think he'd forgotten about that, he'd pushed that memory away, but now he was, he was quite young when it happened as well, but he's being reminded of that woman that he keeps seeing in his dreams as well. Like, obviously in his subconscious he's not forgotten, and now he's being reminded of her. We saw Thor's again, and him trying to say something to Thorfinn, and then we see corpses and that pit again that he saw in his dreams, and Askeladd. And I think from this episode was setting up Thorfinn's journey that he's going to go on next episode, I think, of come to terms with his feelings toward Askeladd and moving on from that. And I'm very excited to see that, because Askeladd is a big, massive part of Thorfinn's life. He was, like, his revenge against him was the purpose of his life. All of season 1, this was his purpose, and he lost that. But he hasn't been able to move on from that, and this is what needs to happen. This is a massive step that he needs to take in his development and his arc. Like, he's been changing. He's not a warrior. I mean, like, he's not a true warrior either, but he's not a warrior that he was. He is not all about violence. He's not on the battlefield anymore. He's not that kind of person. But he hasn't gone through all his mental trauma. And that's why he has the nightmares. He has these feelings that he can't come to terms with. He feels like he didn't deserve to get angry there. But then he did. He can't hold it in. He took that punch because he is changed. And he feels these emotions now. And he lets it out. And that is a big deal, that he went in for that punch before even Einar did. He was holding Einar back. But at that point, he could not hold himself back. And that was a big moment. I love that. I love that so much. But yeah, I feel like next episode is going to be maybe even better than this one. This one was great. I really, really did enjoy this. But next episode is going to be like, oh, we're going to go into Askeladd journey, Askeladd territory. Oh my god. I'm so ready for this. But also, at the same time, I'm not, just because I know it's going to hurt a lot. And also, this might be the last time we go back to Askeladd. If Thorfinn manages to get over it next episode, this might be the last we see of him. And of Askeladd being mentioned. And I don't want that, because every time he's mentioned, it makes me sad, but also it makes me happy that he's still, like, a topic. He's still, like, his life is still being important. It always will be, because of the impact it had on Thorfinn, but it's still, like, present right now, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to lose that. I don't want Askeladd to become just a memory, you know? I wish he was still alive. But also, his death is a pivotal point for Thorfinn, just taking him on his journey, so. But it was interesting seeing Thor's as well, and him trying to say something, and he mentioned Thor's as well. But we hardly see him talk about him. And obviously, he doesn't have a lot of memories of him anyway, because he was very young, but he does remember some things, and the core of Thor's is within Thorfinn. And I was even saying that Thorfinn looks a lot like him now. He's really becoming Thor's son, and spitting image of Thor's, even if the hair is different and stuff. But, like, you know what I mean? It's really beautiful to see. But yeah, I love this episode. I really, really did. Yeah. So I'm very excited for the next one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to subscribe if you did, and follow me until next time.